Dear all, first of all, welcome to MEPL. It's your one stop to all your accountancy related education queries. We have been in the industry and India's topmost global providers of diverse education, training, and specialty, specializing in CA, CS, and CMA. We are a edtech company, so we go online and offline both. Our commitment is ongoing and to you all, and hence looking at the international growth of the budding accountants. Hence, we are introducing you to ACCA. ACCA stands for Association of Chartered Certified Accountants, and this is a global CA in our language. That means it is accepted in 178 countries around the globe. It started from UK and basically from Scotland, and it's over 100 years old educational background, which is very similar to the CA in India, right? MEPL, as it's already been in a very good pass rates in CA and CS and CMA, now they are also taking on board ACCA, which is a obvious move towards the international market. Let's see how ACCA works. ACCA is basically a combination of three things. It is passing of 13 papers, finishing a EPSM, which is Ethics, Skills, and Professional module, and your practical experience requirement of 36 months. So when we talk about the 13 papers are segregated into three levels. The first level has got Applied Knowledge, which has 3 papers. These 3 papers are on your screen, which you can see. Business Technology, Management Accounting, Financial Accounting. All these 3 papers are completely MCQ based papers. They are 100 marks papers, but to be finished in 2 hours. In your second level, you have one paper which is called Corporate Business Law. This is also a MCQ paper 100%, and it has also to be finished in 2 hours. Now, the beauty about these 3 subjects that you have, which is BT, Business Technology, Management Accounting, Financial Accounting, and Law paper, is these are on-demand papers. When we say on-demand papers, these papers are something which, when a student is ready to appear, they can do it. Whereas the rest of the papers, which starts from PM, Performance Management, Taxation, Financial Reporting, Audit, and Financial Management, these papers are going to be quarterly papers, and also the professional level papers are going to be quarterly papers. That means a student has to give the exams in the registered examination centers in March, June, September, and December. So there are 4 paper options that they can choose from, right? So these are the 13 papers. Lastly, the last level is the professional level, where there are 2 compulsory papers, which are called essentials. SBL, Strategic Business Leader, and SBR, Strategic Business Reporting. After clearing them, or while you are clearing these 2 papers, you can also opt for any of the 2 papers from the 4 options given here, right? So total, a paper clearance of 13. Each paper is 50 marks, passing, and the total marks the paper is 100. That is all about the examinations. Apart from this, there is a 20 hours EPSM, which is Ethics and Professional Skill module. That is an online module you need to finish on the ACCA portal, and a 36 months of the practical experience requirement. But the beauty about PERs or practical experience in ACCA is you can do it while you're doing your subjects, while you're doing your papers. You don't have to specifically take 36 months out from your total workspace to actually start doing this, right? So there are students who can study and also do job simultaneously and earn their 36 months of PER. So ideally, a student takes somewhere around 4 years to become a member with ACCA. But as soon as a student finishes this 13 papers and the EPSM module, he or she becomes an associate with ACCA, and they get good job opportunities in the international and national market. Coming to the fee structure, which is very clearly mentioned on this group, that initial registration is £30, examinations per paper on applied knowledge is 100, skilled is 123, and the professional mentions are also given up here. When we talk about papers, there is one thing which is important here, which is written in the fees, which is called exemption fees. Exemption fee is something which is given to any person who has passed a certain level of education in their time period. If you are aware of it or not aware of it, a person who has finished 10th standard and 12th standard, they can start ACCA from as young as 10th standard and also from the 12th standard once they finish their 12th standard. There is no exemption for 10th and 12th standard students. But if you have finished graduation in a commerce degree, like if you have done BCom or if you have done BAF, you get 4 papers exemption. So the first 4 papers, which were on-demand papers, are exempted for you. After that, if you have cleared IPCC, which is a part qualification of the Indian Chartered Accountancy, you get appropriate exemptions. If you have finished Chartered Accountancy in India, you get 9 papers exemption. So this is how the exemptions are also favorable to the people who are working in this part or who are also trying to look for studying ACCA while they are doing any other degree, or they have already finished CA, or for some reason they want to do CA and ACCA, both of them. There is 2 tie-ups which ACCA has with 2 of the most prestigious universities from the UK, which is Oxford Brookes University. We very well know it as Oxford Brookes University, or OBU. Basically, ACCA has got a tie-up with OBU, Oxford Brookes University, where if you finish the first 9 papers, that means technically if you finish the applied knowledge and the applied skill level, right? And you have not claimed an exemption in papers 7, 8, and 9, which is financial reporting, audit and assurance, and financial management, you can apply to appear for the OBU degree. Oxford Brookes has awarded BSc in Applied Accounting to every student who has finished these 9 papers of ACCA. And what you have to do for it? You need to finish a research report from the topics that they have pre-decided. So there are 20 topics which Oxford University has pre-decided. You pick up a topic from that and you write your research report and other documents that are required for it. And if the report is accepted, you are awarded a BSc in Applied Accounting from Oxford Brookes University. There is one more interesting tie-up also with ACCA, which is from the University of London. When you finish your ACCA, you are allowed to give an online portal examination for the master's degree in University of London. So once you clear that portal's examinations, you are awarded a MSc in Professional Accounting from University of London. So these are 2 beautifully integrated courses that ACCA has collaborated with. And students who normally pursue ACCA would definitely like to go for these prestigious universities. That is going to enhance their skill sets, that is going to enhance their degree certifications and accreditations. Now, you would ask me, where does ACCA work, right? There are many places where ACCAs can work. They can work as auditors, they can work as accountants, they can work as financial analysts, they can work as tax accountants, risk managers, as a CFO or CEO or CXO of a company, as a matter of fact. So anything basically that is included from the commerce background or the business background in a company is mostly catered by the ACCA subjects. And the job placements are enormous in India and abroad. If you see on this page, there are many companies which are accepting ACCAs. These are all multinational big companies. But apart from this, small and medium scale companies have also taken so many ACCAs on board. And the last question which all of you might have is, where do you find ACCA jobs? So There are too many options where you can find ACCA jobs. You can search acccacareers.com on the Google platform or any search engine, and you would find out that there are enormous jobs around the world for ACCAs. At an average, according to the studies, there are almost 300,000 jobs for ACCA that come every year around the globe. In India, the opportunities are budding, they are rising, and you would see a tremendous growth in the people who are accepting ACCAs as their normal accountants. Because in India, if you see, there are many collaborations, right? Where multinational companies come to India and start working here. As I said, ACCA works in 180 countries, and these 180 countries are very prestigious countries that I'm talking about. They are Europe, they are so many in the UAE, they are UK, Australia, Canada, New Zealand, etc. Right? So mostly these developed countries have got or have accepted ACCA as a chartered accountancy course for their countries also. That is why it is so important that they have a proper collaboration in India, and the students who work as accountants in India should have a proper knowledge of the ACCA backgrounds, right? That is all about me, but I would be very happy if I get any questions on this, and I would be very happy to answer them also. So nice talking to you all, and thanks a lot for listening to me. Have a great day. Thank you.